Oh, I wonder who that could have been. Those anonymous 100 bits. Hello, everyone. Good evening to those in my time zone. Thank you. Good afternoon to those across the Atlantic. I hope everyone is doing alright. And I've got a hype train. Why have I got a hype train? Jeez, this is what happens when I miss several weeks of streams. You guys feel like the need. I don't know why you feel the need. I'm making you guys wait on the starting soon screen until this hype train's over. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for us to... The longer you make this go on, the longer it's going to take for this stream to start. Anyway, thank you, Cosmic, for gifting the sub to Storm and to Dan. Thank you, Pax, for gifting the sub to Black Sheep. Thank you to the anonymous cheerer, gifted with 100 bits, and then Ginger resubbing for how long was that? 8 months. Another anonymous 100 bits, and then Aldebar refreshing the 6 months gift sub from Cosmic. Actually, that's a good point. Was that? Yes, that was 6 months to Storm and Dan. Cosmic, I thought we had a deal. I toned it down. I toned it down on your channel. Imagine I'm looking at a camera like on The Office, because I can't actually do that, but pretend I am, because that's how I feel right now. You're toning it up. How much of my sub list is Cosmic? I don't want to know, Ginger. I don't want to know, because at the moment I find out, I'm going to try and beat it, because I'm that kind of person, and that's just something that we really shouldn't get started on, because that's just more money in Bezos' pocket. CJ continuing the gift sub from Cosmic into the 3rd month. And Aldebar resubbing and Aldebar continuing the sub and also 100 bits. I can't keep up. I'm struggling to keep up. I don't know what I've read and what I haven't. Anyway, we're 25% through level 3. Let's just keep it there. Okay? Let's just keep it there. Hello Dan. Hello Stormdance. Hello Ginger. Hello CJ. Hello Cosmic. Hello Aldebar. Hello Minipax. Am I missing anyone? Hello Screwy. I'm sorry Screwy, I didn't see you come in there. You just kind of joined the chaos. I think that's everyone. Hello to anonymous people who I suspect are probably Minipax and Cosmic. I don't need to say hello to Nightbot or Pretzel Rocks. And Aldebar gifting a sub to Essex Mango. And 300 bits from Minipax. Thank you. That's enough now. That's enough. You don't need to give any more. There we go. Right. Hello. I am Hunter555. You all already knew that because you guys are bonkers. That's not why you already knew my name. I haven't done this for 3 weeks. Forgive me. I'm a little out of practice. I hope everyone is doing well. I am a lot better than I had been. 100 bits. Thank you, Cosmic. I'm going to have to do some fiddling with my settings, because I think that came up as just the normal icon on stream, and yet in chat it's clearly the pride flag. I don't know why that is. I don't know if I can change that or not. Love you guys too. Thank you all. Thank you, Ginger, for gifting a sub to Joel, who, if I would be surprised if Joel was here at the moment. I'm fairly certain he's still live. Anyway. We're on Infinity Cove today. That wasn't my original plan. I had been planning to be on the Isles, but I knew I would mess up this bubble voter. I have something specific that I've been working on Infinity Cove. It's nothing big, but it's good for doing in the background whilst I'm talking to you guys. Whereas on the Isles server, I'm still not quite set up. I'm still on stone and iron tools. And the hype train is over. Reach level 2. Thank goodness we only reached level 2. I don't know what I'd do if you guys sent us to level 5. 18 subs and 700 bits. It's still ridiculous. You guys are just mental. I love you, but I love you all so much for all that, but that's just why. Yeah, I only have I don't have a conductor set, Ginger. I only have stone and iron tools on the Isles, so it would be a lot of trekking back and forth that I honestly did not want to do tonight. What I wanted to do was show you my potato and carrot farm. A wooden beam there. And show you on this side my wheat and let me over my wheat and beetroot farms, which aren't quite set up yet. Hence the train tracks that lead into them. I bet you can't guess what's going on these train tracks. No way. There's no way you could possibly tell. I'm not ready to put villagers in yet. We may be ready by the end of the day, but end of the day? End of the stream. I doubt it. Yes, Ginger. We're putting gas in. Storm, if you're willing to provide the charged creepers, I will put charged creepers in this farm. Same response, Ginger. If you're willing to provide the wardens, I will put the wardens in this farm. Right, I believe it is... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sometimes jump boost is really helpful in my base, and other times it's really not. There we go. Right, here's what we're doing. We need to dig out underneath, because unfortunately for this one I need minecart collection system underneath. Do I want it automated? What about minipacks? Technically it will be automated. Just with slave labour rather than robot labour. And let's face it, slave labour's just as good in Minecraft. I've just said that and then realised that's going to sound really bad taken out of context. And I am so sorry. Like, I know that this stream is not family friendly, but even I know that's going a bit too far. Yeah, I don't know why that is screwy. I have no idea why these farms look so familiar to you. I would never copy your farm designs. No way. Absolutely not. That would be the height of bad manners, to copy someone else's farms that wasn't a YouTuber who specifically dealt in like making tutorials. Like, to copy someone else's farms, that's just disrespectful. For anyone who doesn't know, yes, I saw Screwy's farms and then I'm building the exact same ones. I don't believe they're Screwy's designs. Ms. Krugen, if you would like to confirm or deny whether they're your designs, and if they aren't, please point us in the direction of whose they are, because I honestly don't remember. Right. Get rid of the diorite. Logical Geek Boys, thank you. I had a feeling they were YouTubers, but I could not think for the life of me who it was. Logical Geek Boy. If a mod would like to... Do I need to come over and make a totally overcomplex collection system like it? I mean... I'm never going to say no to overly complex redstone. But... I don't need it. I mean, I suspect Screwy probably didn't need it, but... If you would like to come and make an overly complex redstone collection system... I won't say no. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. I'm in, and I don't have the stuff that I wanted to be in here for. Whoops. Wait, whose are those? Whose emotes are those, Ginger? Those are great. Fair enough, fair enough. I can't argue with that. Right. I actually need to go over and do the other side and dig that side out first before I do anything else. That's a leaf. Cosmic Dancer with an oddly specific number, which means that it was a actually specific number in pounds, but for some reason Streamlabs has chosen to display it in dollars. Why, Cosmic? Why? Why the fuck are you doing this to me? I'm guessing that's 100 quid. I'm guessing that's 100 quid expressed in dollars. But what the fuck are you doing, Cosmic? And I can actually say what the fuck for a change. Hello, Fulmers. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing well. Just Cosmic. Oh, for fuck's sake. I should have seen this coming. I really should have seen this coming. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway. Let's actually talk about what I wanted to talk about, because some of you will already know this. I know Cosmic already knows this. I know Minipax already knows this. I can't remember if I've mentioned it in anyone's chats. But it's something that I need to let you guys know about, because it is going to mean changes here. I have finally handed in my notice for the job I've been ranting about for the past month and a half, or whatever it's been. I am officially resigning, which still feels weird to think about. Even now, it still feels weird to say. Still there for now. My last day isn't until the 7th of October. Thank you for the heads up, my screen. Yes, so I've handed in my notice. For those who are unaware, this is something I have been thinking about doing for a while. Primarily because I have been struggling quite a lot with, especially my mental health here. It's... I forget the water's there. It's something that's been a long time coming. And frankly, I need to do it for my own... For my physical and my mental health, I need to leave. It's taken a lot of pushing and nagging and encouragement from several people. I am going to name and shame them. Cosmic has been a massive supporter for me during all this, and so have Minipax and Liwas. They have all been so supportive of me, trying to help me through it. Offering me advice and things, and I would not be doing it without them, basically. So I'm going to point my boss in their direction when he's getting incredibly upset that he has no staff. Thank you for the resub, Mythical. It is lovely to see you. Yes, I'm doing a lot better than I have been. For those that are wondering, yes, my mental breakdown the other week was entirely due to stress relating to me handing in my notice. It wasn't easy to write it out. It wasn't easy to even think about actually accept that I needed to do it. It wasn't easy to hand it in, and it was not easy to speak to some people about it. In fact, it was incredibly hard. I am not currently enjoying the fact that the first question out of everyone's mouth is, what are your plans? I would like to be able to resign my job without needing to know every minute step of what's going to happen next. I would like a vague plan. I have a vague plan. But I don't need to know exactly where I'm going after this. But what do I know? Play Minecraft, drink tea. Well, exactly, Minipax. If you want staff, you should make work bearable. Believe me, Ginger, I'm aware. It's not been a fun past couple of months listening to him and the one of the pub managers just grumbling about everyone who's leaving. Makes you wonder what they're saying about me when I'm not there. Yes, and then the follow-up question is, what are you doing after that? And for some people, it's just a case of I can say, please don't ask me what my plans are for the future because I don't have specific plans or I haven't exactly figured it out. And they're absolutely fine with that. But some people can't seem to wrap their head around that. They can't realise that that can be someone's plan. Their plan is to not yet have a definitive plan. Strangely enough, though, Cosmic, I would like to get along with these people that asked. Yeah, I know, Aldi, I know. It's for me, it's a difficult and unusual position because this has been my only ever. I'm going to take a minute and actually think about my words. I'm not very good at my words sometimes. This is the only job I've ever had. So anything to do with anything in the working world it's new to me, and trying to figure it out is it's fucking hard. Trying to do any of this stuff is fucking hard, and I don't understand how people do it with any degree. I need to leave that one out. With any degree of regularity. I mean, seriously, how the fuck do people do it? But it's I've been there my entire working life, and I've enjoyed it the most of the time. And then last October, two of the chefs left. One who I was hit or miss whether I got along with. Some days I did, some days I didn't. Some days she was lovely and you couldn't ask for someone who was much nicer. And some days she was the worst person you could ever have the misfortune to meet. And I do mean the worst. I would rather have taken dinner with certain political individuals who are considered unfavourable over her some days. She left, and then a couple of months later, my best mate left. And I was gutted when she left. I knew she was going because she'd moved house, and it was a 90-minute commute, which I know to some people doesn't sound like a lot, but 90 minutes when you've been on your feet for 10 hours, that's a lot. So I couldn't blame her for leaving. So it got down to just myself, the head chef, and the sous chef. The head chef being also the owner. Then, in February, the sous chef left. Meaning it was me and the owner and a bar manager that we pulled in. In the UK, we have a decent minimum wage. When you are earning the living wage, it's not unreasonable. It's not ideal in the current economic circumstances. Hello, Alcorn. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the current living wage is not ideal in the current economic climate, but it's not the worst. And I am getting very close to identifying my age here, but I'm not eligible for that yet. From a legal standpoint, they don't have to pay me that. So I'm earning less than the legal living wage, which is the minimum wage for people over a certain age in the UK. I am earning minimum wage. I am one of 3 qualified chefs there. The only raises I have ever received in that kitchen have been the ones they have been legally required to give me when either the minimum wage has gone up or I've aged into the next bracket. Those are the only times. Why the fuck am I still earning minimum wage after 6 years and I am the only one who's stuck around? I should not have to. That, I'll be honest, that was the breaking point, I think. The realisation that, like, I haven't been given a raise in so long. A raise that I bloody well earned. And it's just like, what? Why am I sticking around? Why have I still here? Right. I have not actually figured out how I'm going to place these rails yet. Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right, it does. And honestly, I'm actually kind of amazed it isn't criminal. Uh, there? Can I put rails under trapdoors? Yeah, it's just... That's not the only thing. There's a lot more to it as well. But that has been a big part of it. Just the fact that I'm not being paid what, frankly, I am worth. And... yeah, it's... See, this is the thing. Actually, ranting about it takes all the steam out of me, and halfway through a rant, I trail off because it's so exhausting thinking about it. Because it's just been so shit. Yes, Mythical, it is. I don't know how to set it up so I can have a rail go under that block. Don't necessarily need a rail to go under that block, but it would make this a lot easier. So, yeah, it's... I've had a great time there. Until fairly recently, I've absolutely loved it. Waterlog step. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I knew there was something I could have done. Right. Need stair blocks. Do I have? I have buckets. Yeah, I have enjoyed my time there up until recently. It's just the past year or so where it's just steadily declined. And I know part of that is just COVID has just completely destroyed the hospitality industry. But at the same time, I need to get out. I need to get out for my own sake because I am physically and mentally exhausted. And I would, to be perfectly honest, I would like to indulge in my hobbies more often. I get 2 days off every week, like the average person. Average person gets Saturday, Sunday off, mine and Monday, Tuesday, which is different, but there's still 2 consecutive days off. I didn't bring the stair. I do have a slab. I know what I can do. So, the number of days I actually have off per week isn't a big deal. I don't get bank holidays normally. In fairness, I did get yesterday. For those who don't know, yesterday was a bank holiday in the UK for the Queen's funeral. Anyway. Yeah, so I have lost my... Where's my composter? There we go. So normally I'd work bank holidays. In yesterday's case, I didn't have to. But the other thing is, it's also a case of like, how do I explain this? I finish work a lot later than the average person. I don't start... If you work a 9 to 5 job, I only start an hour later than you. I on average, start at 10 most days. Some days, I do still start at 9. And I have one day where I finish at a... I've just realised I'm still holding the composter. I have one day a week where I finish at a normal time, where I finish at 5. If I'm lucky. And like I said, that's if I'm lucky. I get that day. Sometimes I don't. And my boss had said he'd do certain things. Like every Sunday, we closed the kitchen earlier, and he said that what we'd do is every week someone would have would finish at 5 on a Sunday evening, and the other two would deep clean the kitchen. That hasn't happened for several weeks, and it's just like, why can't that happen? More to the point, why have we moved deep clean? Because it used to be on a Thursday morning, and frankly, that was absolutely fine. Why we moved it, I have no fucking clue. That's better. Give me that stone block. I'm gonna have to dig up all these rails so I can do it all over again. Yeah, so Minipax, you said something, but you have to also have the mental space to do those things on your days off, not just recover. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I have my days off, but I don't have the energy to. Like, the other week, I had a mental breakdown. Last week, I was ill. I was ill over the weekend because I forced myself into work when I shouldn't have done. I acknowledge that I shouldn't have done now, though Cosmic can attest to the fact that I was feeling very guilty about the fact that I wasn't going in. And it's just like, I get after my day, like tonight, I'm back at work tomorrow. I do not feel rested at all for going back. I don't feel rested in the slightest. And yet I'm going back. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just, but I've got to a point where I'm dreading it every day because I don't feel rested. And it's just, no, I know I shouldn't have felt guilty, Cosmic, I acknowledge that now, but it's just like, I've made that wrong. Yeah, that's not connecting. There we go. Oh, for crying out loud! Rails are very weird items. There we go. It's more like it. Then what I can do is rail, powered rail, rail, powered rail, Seriously? There. Powered rail, powered rail. There. Yeah, I know I felt guilty and I shouldn't have done it, and stupid of me. But there we go. What can I say? I'm that kind of person, unfortunately. Fortunately for my boss, lost track of the number of days I've gone into work on my days off because someone else had called in sick. Did it quite a lot, in fact. Yeah, that strategy didn't actually work as much as I was hoping it would. There we go. But I'm going now. I think that's the important thing to acknowledge. I'm going now. It's not as soon as it should have been. I'm far more burnt out on the industry than I should have been. But I am leaving. And that's always a start. What I'm going to do next, I don't know. Honestly, doubt I'm going to go back into another kitchen. I might, but I don't think it would be a good idea. Personally, if I enjoy it, it's great. But if I don't enjoy it, it is utter shite. And if I dig this bit out, then I think I can... Yeah. Sorry guys, I've just kind of gone silent for a second there. What was I saying? I have actually completely forgotten what I was talking about. Focus on the fact that pretty soon it won't be a problem anymore. Yep, very true, Cosmic. Left my job, I said I would never work in an office again. Looks like I was right about that. Hello, J Price. Best stream title ever. I don't even remember what I put as the stream title. What did I put as the stream title? Infinity Cove After Dark. I couldn't think of something to signify that this was not a family-friendly stream. Thank you for refreshing that gift sub from Cosmic. Cosmic, thank you again for gifting a sub to J Price 3 months ago. Well, 6 months of tier 1 sub to J Price, because you are a wonderful human, who I don't know how to thank properly. I'll figure it out at some point. Hopefully by the end of November. Hunter Goes Dark? I very nearly put something along the lines of Jason being unconscious, but I was also conscious that if someone just happens to stumble across my stream, they're going to be so confused as to who Jason is. So I stuck it in the Twitch notification that gets sent out anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I had to put Jason is asleep in that the Twitch notif just so I could have the Jason joke included somewhere. Because let's face it, Jason originated here. We had to include it somehow. Where are the rest of my rails? Know where I think they are? I think they're in this thing. Although they might be down on the villager level. They might be in... That's minecarts. Rails! There we go. Yeah, so I'm worried that this burnout is a permanent burnout, and that I've lost my passion for chefing. I don't want to, but I'm worried that that's the case. I haven't burnt out on cooking, which is reassuring, and I plan to do more cooking now that I have the time off, because at the moment I cook twice a week. I cook on my days off at home. And it's just... It feels like a chore. It shouldn't feel like a chore, but it does. There we go. Right, I'm hoping that that will run a minecart all the way around. I'm going to need redstone blocks, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, I think? So I'm going to need 24 in total. 24 redstone blocks. Enjoy your lurk, Elkhorn. I'm guessing you're still at work or about to go on the drive home. Right, that's 6. That's 38. That's 19. That's 26. That's 24. Mini packs. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where have you gone? There you are. Mini packs. I see a name tag, but I don't see a person. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was bringing some villagers into your thing.
You know I have a villager breeder, right?
I know, but I got villagers here Yeah, let's come down.
Where have
I
you
was just doing it at
transported
the
these
same time
villagers
as
from?
I've got some villagers just over the way. They're not far from you. That's why I brought them over. But
Just
they're
over the
they're
way.
close above your thingy. Just
I
over the
assume you
way.
don't mean at the statue. Because the statue
The
isn't
statue?
just over the way. The statue's 4 biomes across.
No, not the statue. Literally in the same jungle as you.
Oh, okay.
I've
That
got jungle villagers, so I bred a couple, but they bred as boring villagers.
well, I get either jungle villagers, or as I prefer them to see them as burger villagers, or the
They do
wintry
look like burger
ones.
villagers.
The wintry ones.
That's cool. How did
Like
you end up with wintry ones here?
because I kidnapped villagers from a spruce forest,
Fair enough.
and they wear the winter clothing, and because it's a 50-50 whether I get jungle or the ones they already are, I have some that are winter and some that are jungle. They don't go together.
No, they don't. But yeah, do you want these guys? You don't have to
I
have
mean,
them.
you
I can I can
if
dispose of
I mean,
them.
I can't dispose of them. I'm streaming, and you can't say that. I'm streaming.
When I say dispose, I mean put them to work somewhere else.
I'm sure I can find a use for them.
I was just gonna bring the villagers to you while you were doing the rails.
I mean, it's just I've already like. Do you come with me? Come with me. If you can navigate my
don't know why
best.
you flew, but okay. Yeah, I can't.
Down to
I
the
can do
chest
FB,
platform. Hello.
I am on your landing, one of your landing
You
pads.
can
There's
just
a big
jump.
bee, there is a balloon.
I'm directly below you. Look down.
Okay.
And then we're going down this
Hello.
way. If I can get down the hole. Mind the magma block. Whilst I appreciate the gesture, I have already railed up the villagers to my breeder.
Fine. You want me to bring these ones to you?
Do you want to just bring them down here and just stick them somewhere in this room? Because this is the level I normally contain my villagers at.
Yeah. The librarian burger villager is a very strange look.
Oh yeah, I know, right. Why don't you have a sign? Everyone else has signs, but you don't. Why haven't I given you... I'll do that later. That's probably why it doesn't have a sign. Thank you, Stormdance. Yeah, I really happy with the treehouse. I've never been someone who views my building abilities particularly highly. So the fact that I've got that treehouse and so many people like it is really good. It's really good. Save the villagers.
It's a really awesome build. I can't figure out how to get around it, but it's a really
Oh
awesome
yeah,
build.
no, it's impossible to navigate if you're not normally there. I can only navigate it because I know I put everything in place, so I know where everything is. J Price is insisting we save the villagers, so we're saving the villagers apparently.
If J Price tells us so. Who am I to disagree with the gen? All hail the gen.
Redstone there. Redstone there. Can I reach? Just barely. Given I'm in a group with them, Cosmic, can we please get a shout out for mini packs? And mini packs, because you're in my chat, can you give me a shout out for Cosmic because she won't do it for herself?
Maha.
My phone's buzzing at me. It's an email from PayPal telling me that Cosmic Dancer has sent me money because she's insanely generous for some reason. Are you referring to the leaves or to the slime that's almost inevitably spawned in the slime chunk below me? I need to empty my inventory out. Oh, did she? Oh, I must have missed that. Yeah. Okay, I will. I don't know if it's a mod-only command. I don't even know what the command is. There we go. I think Cosmic has her own command, by the way.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I get confused about who does and who doesn't. So
Yeah, some of us have set it up,
yes,
and
you do.
some of
There you
us
go.
haven't. But I make a point of keeping commands for all my mods set up.
Yeah,
It,
I need to get sounds for everyone.
I am nowhere near
This is
that
weird, man,
stage
but you know.
just yet.
Huh? Soon, maybe?
Maybe. I assume that's partially part of what you wanted to talk about. If you would like to have this
No, no, but
conversation now, we can have this conversation
no,
now.
no.
If you
We'll
would
have the
rather have it off
conversation off
stream.
stream because it's something that you wouldn't want to announce if you didn't want to do it. So
Okay,
yeah,
that that is
we'll
fair.
talk about it off stream.
That is fair. My technical expert for all matters, both on and off stream. Mini packs, everyone. A round of applause, please. I'm
I
sorry,
like
I couldn't
being
resist.
techy. I'm good at that.
Yeah, I wish I was. I wish I was good at just about anything that paid well. That wasn't not even paid well. That just that paid a living wage that wasn't cooking.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, it's a certainly with myself, it's a bit of a I don't know what the word would be, but I'm in a situation where I tried to work in the industries I was trained to do and just couldn't hack it because
Yeah.
I'm not able to just sit at a desk for 8 to 10 hours a day just doing one thing. It's just not in my abilities as a human being.
Well, that's the thing.
So,
I can sit and game for hours on end. But the moment you have me doing spreadsheets or anything like that, or just anything that is like standard office work, my brain eventually just starts saying bored, 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 bored. And if I have an internet connection, I will find something else to do.
it's almost like that absolutely everything ever being on the internet is distracting or something.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird that. And now, if I could find a repetitive job, like one that I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, where I could listen to, like, I could watch YouTube or I could listen to podcasts, I would have no issue because I've got that extra stimuli to keep me going, to keep me motivated. But you prevent me from having that, as I suspect most officers are to do. Then I am going to just hate it.
Yeah, I basically made my own job, but that
And
was
I am
more
very
because
jealous of
I
that
couldn't
fact.
work in the normal industry anymore. Well, unfortunately, it's one of those things I had to do myself. It was either not work and just live off the state, or make
Well,
something for
yeah.
myself because there wasn't really a choice with me. I couldn't do a normal everyday job anymore. Not I didn't really want to, if I'm completely honest.
I
Yeah. I'm really proud of the way you've handled it. I know it was very stressful and stuff for you, but it's, I'm really pleased to see the way you're going because I'd have hated to see things get worse.
I
As someone who's been there.
they are yet to try and guilt me into staying. Now I'm not sure what's going to happen on my last week. But so far they have accepted it with the professionalism I would hope they would accept, take it with. So that's something that I can't complain about. Like that they have taken it better than I expected, and they've been professional to my face. Like I say, God knows what they're like behind my back. But to my face, they've been perfectly respectable, and I, I can't fault them for that. I can't fault them
I
for that
made a
specific
pile of
thing.
villages.
Pardon?
I've accidentally made a pile of villages.
Uh, what? A pile of villagers? Are you
Yep,
building a
yep, that's what
totem
I
pole
meant.
in my base?
I've built an accidental totem in villages.
Where?
Over here.
Oh! Do you know what would have been funnier if you'd done it a couple of blocks across and they just landed in the water stream for the dripstone?
Well, I didn't actually mean to do it. I just sent them down a rail through a hole, and this is what happened.
I
So,
should have. I actually have a pre-built hole, but I still haven't patched up. And I
well,
also have this
the,
entire slime chunk dug out over there.
well, I was just trying to help. I
No,
may
it's
have
fine.
failed
I'm
slightly,
sure
but
I
I
can
tried to
find
help.
a use of them. I probably will stick 2 of them because, actually, although I do have the path already dug up, so I might move 2 of them in there. Otherwise, they might just end up sat on the bottom floor for a bit. Is a pile of villagers the right measurement term? I think so, yes. Or as JPro says, possibly a heap.
I like heap of villagers.
Yeah. Still minutes I feel like, and I like office work. J Price. That's why I'm a professor. Can't deal with the tedium of the day to day. And mythical. I would love what you do. Okay. Challenge accepted. What do you do? I thank you, Ginger. That's on the internet now, so thanks for that. Um.
Oh dear, Ginger.
I know what I'm going to do. I
Ooh,
don't know how to set
okay.
up a system. It's actually useful you're here, because I don't know how to set up a system that unloads a minecart.
A wild screwy just appeared.
What?
I just saw a name tag and walked over, and Scrooge gun just like spat out of the water stream at me. The villager pile's
The
over here.
villager
Scrooge.
pile, this way. We're in a group, Screwy. You can't just join the group. Is this another UKism that doesn't translate well to colonist? Thank you, Screwy. That's very kind of you. I appreciate the hugs. I have needed hugs recently, I will be honest. Right, what was I saying before Screwy came and hugged me? With pork chops? Ginger, we're not family friendly. You can say as much as you want. Bad headset on right now and it works. Should try to do that. No worries, Screwy. Yeah, so I don't know how to build a redstone system that's like a minecart that's got items in it, gets to a hopper, stops on the hopper, unloads, then sets off again. I'm assuming there is a way to do it. I just don't know what it is.
Yep. Yeah, I can put that in for you.
Because I don't need it for the villager, for the villagers, for the potatoes.
Where did the items go?
Where did the items go?
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the very end,
like,
or...
do you have plenty of storage for them? Are they going into a shulker loader? Are they going into a chest? Are they what's
so
happening
down here, beetroot, wheat.
Right, so you got plenty of space. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the issue we had with Screwies was that Screwy had like a single barrel, and anything that didn't go into a single barrel needed to get disposed of.
I've got the potato and carrot one set up. The potato one is currently half full, but that's because the other chests are nearly completely full because I've moved things over. But then I have set it up so I can just cook them. And then I can just stick them in these chests I've set up for baked potatoes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can set up an unloader.
So yeah, but I don't know how to set up an unloader. So, I mean, I still need to set up the water streams that actually go to the chests, which are going to be fun because I've got to have them go into one side rather than into the just straight forwards because of the chests above. Because this is not a storage room that is set up for whatchamacallit, for automatic farms.
Yeah.
I've just looked back at chat. They're talking about piles for some reason.
Yep, I was also reading that. That's why I seemed a little bit distracted when you were talking just then.
Yeah,
I was also reading what was
then it's Ginger's emotes just do not go well. They do not go well with it at all. So if I have the dispenser set up somewhere here. Let's get a unique block that I can use for the dispenser, because I don't think I've got a dispenser down here. Use a piece of lapis ore. If you're holding a dispenser...
If I'm holding a dispenser, sorry, I have some. Would you like
no, I know you do, but I can craft my own dispenser. Don't...
No, there you go. There's plenty in there.
Thank you. I'm actually going to use droppers rather than dispenser. I can use either because it's potatoes. Not it's potatoes, it's beetroot and wheat. But so if I have the dropper in there, I kind of want the hoppers to feed into... Well, the minecarts to eventually feed into this. My original plan was to just have them run over hoppers, so have a hopper here, 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 and then feed in. But
okay,
I don't.
Could be doable.
I don't know what's the
Can
best.
I go a little bit further down?
Yes.
Can I put some redstone underneath this bit? There isn't. I'm not going to fall out into another chamber or anything.
So what I will. So underneath, I wouldn't recommend going under either of the farming platform. Well, don't go under the wheat farming platform if you can avoid it. Because there is a water.
It's only a small thing. It's only a little bit of localized redstone.
Okay.
If I've got to go down a block or two, is that okay?
If you can go down a block, if you're just going down 2 blocks, that's fine. But yeah, here. Oh, where are I? Ah, there you are. Yeah, if you go down like a couple of 3 blocks and then a couple to the left, you hit one of the other water channels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
There. So, and then I'd have it all feed. I am having it all feed into one water channel, which might not be my best idea. Because then I've got to sort it elsewhere.
The one water channel go to the same place. Yeah, if you're sorting it, you might want to do 2 separate water channels.
Yeah.
Like fill this one in and put like one here and one there maybe, and
I've got so many water channels going to that one section that they're becoming quite hard to work my way around. So I'm going to have to be careful about that as well.
Problem with having a system where you're not sorting anything, so everything needs to be resorted.
Individual. Yeah, well, it's just because I hadn't planned to do this. When I joined the server, I'd planned to have a large storage room, because I tend to be a bit of a grinder, but not actually have a sorting system, because when I first started, I wasn't confident with redstone at all.
Yeah, well, you've got pellet, obviously.
Yes, I have. So I suppose, could I have 2 droppers? I mean, what I could just do, if I wanted to be simple about it, so if I leave that filled with stone, and then I put the dropper there, and then I literally just have that. Then the rails go over. And then...
I doubt that's going to unload fast enough, though, to not end up with just a load of stuff in there. Because of the way these were...
Yeah.
What sort of farms are they? Yeah, you're going to end up with too many items, so you're going to need an unloader. So what would probably be better is if you can still leave that dropper there. That dropper on a water stream can stay there.
Yeah.
But I can build an unloader around it so it comes in, sits on the unloader, and then rolls back out. And then all you'd need to do is just... All you need to do is just block one of those ends and put a powered rail on it. So it then goes backwards, so it does a full lap, then a full lap back, stops, and then goes back again.
Okay. Yeah, that would probably be better. Yeah, so if we have the droppers there... has it? When did we start cooking mini packs? When did we start cooking CJ?
Cooking CJ?
Apparently that's a thing on Infinity Cove.
I feel like I missed something or I've forgotten something because I don't remember this.
Yeah, I think I've missed something because I don't recall anyone mentioning anything about cooking. You can tell I've turned
I
down the
have just
cursing auto mod because Ginger just didn't get slapped for saying ho.
I did notice that CJ saw me mention that he cheated, but you know, that's because he did.
Yep.
You know, if we were playing the game of first, coming in before you've even pressed the go live button is cheating.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. So you cut kitchen. Oh, you cut flat pack kitchens out. That is. Is it cheating or pulling equipment? That sounds really interesting, Mythical. Twitch mobile censored. Yes, unfortunately, Twitch mobile is stupid. Yes, Cosmic, I will go on a break in just a second. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing when I come back. You gotta love free cam. It really does make this slightly easier. So I'm gonna have to go in 2 straight lines that can go next to each other. Then I'm gonna have to try and get them to not collide with these other water channels. So I might have to take them down, then take them back up and back over. So I'm gonna have to go under and over water channels. You know what's actually the most inconvenient one? The carrots and the potatoes. Just because of where it's positioned and the fact that that one had to go under a different water channel as well. That's actually a good point, CJ, that I need to speak to you about because I don't actually know and I couldn't figure it out in the charter. But I'll speak to you about that off stream. Yes, so I'm gonna go on a break. I try and do this every hour. Just get away from my screen and rest my eyes, top of my drink, and like get a stretch, all that good stuff. You should all do the same thing. Mini packs, don't put me in Obsidian. The people on Infinity Cove have a track record. You all have a track record.
I am sweetness and light.
Are you a fucking delight? Is that what you are? You're sweetness and light and a fucking delight.
That sounds like me. Yes.
I think it's I've got a pair of socks as a gift for someone that are just like I am a delicate fucking flower, and they're the perfect socks for that person.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like how I would describe myself. Just you know, not particularly delicate.
Yeah. How I would describe half the people in my chat.
I'm a robust fucking flower.
Robust fucking flower. Right. Yes, I'm going on a break because I'm gonna have to force myself to, otherwise I'll just keep talking to mini packs constantly. Yes, going. Everyone else take a break as well. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here. I know you guys can't see it yet, but I'm not quite sure what Minimax has done to me. I'm just... What have you done?
I gave you a spa while you were gone.
Thank you, I guess.
Did you not want a spa?
Well, it's not so much that. It's just... What on earth is happening to me? I ducked my head back in my room very quickly before I actually was ready to come back, and I just glanced at the screen like, why am I bouncing? What the fuck has that guy done to me?
Yeah. Well, I do. Silly things. It's pretty much my favourite thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, if it had been Screwy or Elkhorn or even CJ, I probably would be in a obsidian box right now.
Oh, that could have been an option, but it seems like you mentioned it. It would be a very low bar, you see.
Yeah, I'd stated the
box.
obvious, so... Right. Do you want the soul sand back?
It's yours.
Oh, is it my... Did you help yourself to my... How do I get it? I like this.
Oh, you can mine it from up here.
Oh, could you? I didn't even realise that. It's the water mine as well, by any chance?
No, the ice is mine.
Oh, it was ice. Right then. So, these are going to be the item droppers. Do you have space for the redstone to make the droppers auto-fire?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. In that case, I can actually crack on with them. I need coordinates. How do I get out?
I don't know because currently they had to block the path because it needs to be a full block here. So
I'm out. Success! I'm free. Freedom.
The only problem is I'm about to block the other side again.
Oh well, I'll figure it out.
It might be a case of making a new entrance.
Yes. Cosmic says I'm not allowed out. Right, so I need to get it to about here. I never know if the which one the Y coordinate is, but I will make a note of it anyway. Right. Writing these out IRL because I'm less likely to lose them then. -2, 1, 4, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. That number makes me very happy. Have fun, J Price. Don't get hit by too many soccer balls, which sounds very weird to say because I should be saying footballs. -2, 1, 5, 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I think I've got them in the right place. Right, can I go up the bubble veta and get out the correct floor? No, I keep getting out at the floor I'm on. There we go, success!
Yeah, I keep going up top and then having to come back down.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to... Run, 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 run! Made it! Right, so this is the wheat channel. So I want -2155. We will get that. Whoops. That's a problem.
Did you do?
I have just stumbled across the potato patch.
Does that mean it's not going to work? Because now would be a good time to know before I finish wiring again.
No, I can still get that. It's just going to require a bit more movement.
Gonna need some zhuzhing.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a bit more of a maze. And I need to get past all this gravel. No! Stone! No! I dug into a different water channel and the stone just whooshed off.
It whooshed.
Yes, it whooshed. Technical term. Can I slab my way over this? Packs. Do slabs stop
No.
flowing water? They don't, do they? Up top slabs, I mean.
Yeah, I think if you place them down and then run the water into them, it's only.
What if the water's already
them,
running?
It has to be a source, so they'll stop a flowing source. Yeah.
Right.
Do you have another minecarts? I only have one.
I do have more minecarts. Yes. What kind of minecart do you need? A hopper minecart.
A hopper minecart, but I've got hoppers, so even if you've only got.
I've got a hopper minecart. I've got specifically a hopper minecart. I've only got the one, so the fact that you had. I'm trying to drop it and thinking, why is it not dropping? It's because I've got a new mod that specifically prevents me from doing that.
This one doesn't break farms, does it? Doesn't break Crossroads farms.
What?
The Crossroads farm,
no!
It had tweakeroo on it and broke the Crossroads farm.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I fixed and put in a regen beacon for you and a respawn anchor.
Thank you. No, this one is literally just if I'm holding an item, I have to hold Q for a full couple of second or two before it will actually drop the item. And if I'm
don't throw your pickaxe in lava mod.
Yes, I can't drop enchanted tools with Q. But
handy.
if I hold Q on a stack of torches, then I just vomit torches. Like once the time has passed, then it just spams them out. It's actually.
You'll have to tell me what that is, because the not throwing your expensive things away mod sounds like something I could do with.
But yeah, and it's also I've just discovered this. I open my inventory. If I open my inventory and then hold an item outside my inventory, I can click to drop it, but it actually changes the name from water bucket to click to drop item. And if I want to drop an enchanted item, I have to hold Alt as well. Why am I allowed near farms? That is a good question, Cosmic. A question I do not have an answer for. Right.
At least they're farms that we know how to fix, as opposed to, like, if you just built a really complex farm from someone and you didn't know how it was fixed, that would be more of an issue.
Right, that's a link to the Don't Drop It mod in chat. Specifically Twitch chat, not game chat. I figured it was more useful there.
Yeah. Cool. I will throw that in when I
excuse me, minecart. There we go.
Anyway, you've got. I dug around here. You can now walk around the other way again.
Excellent.
Added a little bypass.
Right. I didn't actually grab the slabs that I went to go get. I got sidetracked by the mod.
I've got jungle wood slabs if you want those.
I just need a slab at the moment. It doesn't matter what kind. I'll replace it with stone at a later date. So if I put that there, yeah, that stops the water flow. I was hoping
What is it you're trying to do?
I wanted to put a slab here so I could just run it straight over without having to faff around with soul sand.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can run over like that. Do you have to run it at this level? Couldn't you run it at one level up?
I can run it one level up and then drop it down, but I need to be at level 10 when I get to the chest.
Yeah, so if you run it at this level until you've passed this point and then drop it just past this water stream.
I'm going to just wait until you're out of the water stream. Because there is no other way out of that water stream except this hole I've dug into it.
I could figure out my way. I've got a pickaxe.
There we go. That was a moment of panic. Right, so that can go there. Ah!
You didn't just run into another one, did you?
I have just run into a different water stream, yes.
Oh,
oh dear.
Where are they going?
That could be problematic.
So what is it? It's wheat and what? Wheat and beetroot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah. Somehow I need to squeeze it through these two bubble phases. Yes,
it's
Cosmic,
a lot
I
of
will...
work, but...
Say again, sorry?
Oh, carry on with what you're saying, Cosmic.
Cosmic, I will do that when I have an axolotl chamber. I still haven't set one up. Sorry, Minipax. Continue.
Like, it would be a lot of work. Are you planning on putting anything else into this area?
What farms for these chests?
Yeah.
Not specifically for these ones, because the wheat and the beetroot are the last two things I can wholly automate. The vines and the cocoa beans I can't have completely automated. That's the purpose of this stuff. It's completely automated. I can just leave it.
Yeah, because I've just flown into your wall to see what it looks like.
Yeah,
and it's just
a mess.
Jungle of water streams.
And
it would almost be worth pulling those water streams out, putting them all into one, and just putting a row of sorters to move things.
Yeah.
Stonedance,
myself and Minifax encountering a slight issue. And I apologise, I have just knocked my microphone. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. I'm sorry if you did.
It's like knock, it wasn't loud.
Although, I wonder... I've had an idea.
Dangerous. Okay, go on. Listening.
I'm trying not to hurt myself. I will need a sign and a block of ice. Preferably packed ice.
Well, my ice chest is just up here. I'll have to look for a sign, but I've probably got some. Yep, here you go. If you come back to the chamber, there's...
It doesn't involve creepers.
Blue box for ice. Blue box for ice, brown box for signs.
Compressed... Oh yeah, it's compressed ice, not packed ice in the English language pack for some reason. Still
There's
not...
blue in there if you want something faster.
No, it's fine. Compressed is fine. Plus then you can just go and grab more from my chest to replace the stuff that I've just stolen from you.
Oh, I've got so much ice, it's ridiculous.
This does not surprise me. Right, then I put a sign there.
Pax Industries being in an ice biome has really given many ice.
Put that there. Put that there. Then... I'm not able to pull these... Whoops. Oh, I've just lost one of my water buckets. That's annoying.
You could decompress some of the ice for water.
Yeah, I'm not able to pull that back one.
You're gonna have to get that on a t-shirt screw. So say, I don't really like words on my t-shirt. Maybe a badge. I'll get it on a badge.
Oh, I know what I could do. Right. Give me sign. And ice block. Stone there. Then what I can do... Oh crap, I've just blocked off my... Do you happen to have some kelp? I've just blocked off my fucking water stream.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Oh, I'm an idiot. And in this situation, guys, I genuinely am an idiot. So... Ah.
Okay. I'm trying to throw it to you and it's going past. Did you catch any?
No, I did not. You're just picking it all up because you've got kelp in your inventory. For some reason, items prioritize people who already have.
Yeah, it still should have gone into your inventory because of the cooldown. But...
Ah, there we go. Hold on, I got a noise.
Ooh.
100. No, I made a very stupid mistake, Cosmic. There we go. Oh, well, for crying out loud! There.
Did you just do it again?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Ginger says, "Eee." At least that's how I'm pronouncing it.
There's these areas, try not to keep torches in my offhand while I'm water shrimps. Oh, the number of times I've been, like, caving or something, and then I've got back to this area, because I've got access to the Lush Cave. I get back to this area, I've got torches in my offhand from when I was caving. I go into this up, eat as I go up, and then immediately place a torch when I'm finished eating. I've lost count of the number of times I've broken this thing. It's ridiculous. I do it constantly. And I still haven't explored the entire Lush Cave. There's a dungeon there. Have I been to that dungeon? I have been to this dungeon. It's a Dombie Dundon, so that would be why I haven't done anything with it. Okay. Let's put another sign there just so I can continue working. And put ice there. Right. Can I borrow some more ice?
Yeah, the ice chest is just there. Help yourself.
Right. I've just put an infinite water source in, just so you're aware. So just be careful.
I'm literally not doing anything.
Okay.
I don't quite know what your plan is, so I'm just leaving you to it.
That is perfectly reasonable. -2 on Okay, I'm actually 1 block too low now.
Dombie Dundon.
Okay.
That is a big lush cave you're next to.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm very happy about it. Cosmic is not. Right, I'm going to need a trapdoor. Don't you open that trapdoor?
Don't think I have any. I think I used one of mine on the stream the other day.
I will have one
if I had any.
somewhere upstairs. Let me go and get one. Give me a second. Oh, McScroogan's back. Hello, McScroogan. How long have you been there?
Scrooge's just been like chilling out over there for ages.
How long? How did I miss that? I'm glad that I'm not the only one. Cosmic, why didn't we explore that Lush Cave? Quite simple. I've already explored most of it. Haven't explored all of it, but I have explored most of it. So... it felt kind of like there was no point, especially as we were specifically looking for spore blossoms. Something which is not in a large supply. There's a couple around, but there's not, like, there's one there, there's one down there, and there's one there, and that's about it. But, like, if I The clipboard guy. Like, if I go over here, there are a few, but it's mostly glowberries. And I've explored most of it. Plus, it also means that I've still got spore blossoms near me when I want them. So it was for slightly selfish reasons. Yeah,
Yeah, they're a much rarer commodity than they should be, really, spore blossoms.
Yeah, I get that they're an organic item, so no crafting recipe. I get that, but they are rare and then still hard to get hold of, even if you're in the location that has them. I thought you were a mushroom.
Recipe. Neat.
Yeah, just a red thing, and my mind didn't go mini packs. It went mushroom.
Yeah, no, crafting recipes fair enough, but yeah, there's nothing stopping us from having a like, you know, with 2 tall flowers, you spam them with bone meal to get more, or like normal flowers,
Yeah.
you can farm them from an area. Like if you went round spamming the ceilings on a lush cave and it produced more, that would be okay.
Yeah. Oh, my carrot chest is actually... No, it's not full. Why are those carrots not going in? They've overshot the hopper.
You need a hopper stuff.
Are they not in the Wandering Trader Pool anymore, Storm Dance? I thought Small Drip Leaf was still in the Wandering Trader Pool.
I think they took Small Drip Leaf though. Either that or I've just not seen any for a long time.
I haven't seen any. I just assumed I was getting really unlucky. Okay, that's problematic.
Do you need me for anything else? Or, like, would
no.
you like me to go and leave you to the stream?
I think I'm good for now. Thank you for the help with what you've done. But yeah, I think I'm all good for now. It's your group, so I will leave the group.
No worries.
I'll leave you to...
I didn't actually mean to be on this stream at all. I meant to just deliver some villagers and wander off.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I kind of just saw you and just kind of grabbed your arm and dragged you in. Which, in fairness, is what I do.
Happy to help.
Right,
happy to help.
Thank you for the help.
Things over.
Thank you for the villagers.
Yeah.
I will speak to you probably after the stream, to be honest.
Yep, no worries. See you later. Bye.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
Right. I didn't want to rant about it whilst I was in the group with Minipacks, but I am going to rant about it now that I'm in a stream being viewed by Minipacks. During the first hour of this stream, I got a message. That message was from my boss. It was sent to the chef's group chats. This group chat, all of the kitchen. It's not just the chefs. It's all the kitchen staff. Okay. Right. Try not to break myself during a raid because I always do that. Hello, VSB Mesa. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Mesa? Transitional Joel raid. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. I am sorry if I'm not, but thank you for bringing your viewers in. Hello, Joel. Hello, Mesa. Hello. I'm getting confused because I'm seeing people hyping the raid coming in and seeing people who are in the raid. Anyway, try and stay on track. No worries, Joel. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Always wonderful to see you. And it is your server, so I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Cosmic. Yes, hello, Raiders. Hello, Mesa. I'm Hunter555, and you can call me Hunter. This is Infinity Cove, Joel Duggan's Patreon server. Thank you, Cosmic, for putting those commands in chat straight away. Just a quick note before I continue. This stream isn't family friendly. Normally I am. This specific stream is not, because I have been grumbling about my working life, and I couldn't do that without being able to swear somewhat. So I've left this so it's a bit. I'm a bit more free to just speak my mind. So if strong language or mature topics aren't for you, then please do feel free to leave, and feel free to drop by any other stream. This is not a common occurrence. Anyway, having done all that, thank you, Maisie, for the follow. What were you getting up to today? You said transitional Joel raid, so I'm guessing Joel raided you just as you were finishing up. But what were you getting up to? Minecraft, I think. I think the shout-out command said. Yes, Minecraft. Don't swear a lot, but definitely not family friendly. Yes. Might have just let a fancy into another portal. Shenanigans afoot, and I suspect they weren't intentional ones for a change. Screwy is still there. Right. Conceptualizing minigames with the viewers. It was amazing. I wish I had the ability to do that. The extent of my redstone is like the stuff you see here, this maze of all these water channels, and then some like bits like this. I can. Please ignore the villager totem. I managed this dripstone farm, which is just a load of observers waiting for the dripstone to grow. That is the extent of my redstone knowledge. I can't make mini games, but it does sound pretty cool. Did you come up with some specific ones that you want to actually like put into practice? Were you like on a single player world, or was this on a server? I'm sorry, I don't think I've ever caught one of your streams. I'm actually gonna have to. Whilst I'm gonna make you guys look at Twitch chat for a second, because I am not following you. I've just realised. So just drop you a follow, because that's an important thing that I need to do on your community server, right? Well, I'm glad you're able to have like get some great ideas from the community. Community always find they are so helpful and supportive, and I am at the wrong level. Don't do water channels on streams, folks. Minipacks, you were not following either. I would say for shame, but I wasn't following. I don't have hoppers. I need hoppers. I'm not actually prepared for all of this. I'm building an automated wheat and beetroot farm. So, hold on. Let's plonk myself here where I'm safe. I'll go into free cam. So this is my primary base on Infinity Cove. It's a treehouse. You may notice that I have quite a few platforms, and the vast majority of these platforms are farmable items in some way. Whether that be mobs, I did have chickens, the ocelots killed them, or nether items, or just normal items, bees, and then things like wheat and carrots and potatoes and all that lovely stuff. I have all of that up here, but what I have been doing is I have no hoppers here. That's one hopper. Sorry, give me 1 second. I just need to actually get myself organised. There, that'll do. So down here, my quite literal deep storage. If we go down to the second level, is a lot of chests. A lot of chests. But on this floor, I also have a lot of automatic farms. So I've got bamboo. Then over here, I've got melon, pumpkin. Can I make the jump? Yes, I can. Sugarcane, cactus, wool, and behind the scenes, there are water streams that are carrying all these items around the walls to the various chests. And then I've got more up here. So I've got kelp, I've got a cobblestone and a basalt generator. Over here next to the villager totem, I've got not deep slate, dripstone. And then recently I've built a potato and carrot, which are fully automated. And I'm now working on beetroot and wheat. They're proving to be a bit more of a hassle, mostly because where the water streams are going to be, happens to be right in this mess of water streams. And it's proving to be quite a challenge to get them to all feed in together without getting in the way, so to speak. Or getting in the way of each other. So I am just now seeing that the wheat one is actually going to get in the way of the beetroot one. So I might end up swapping these two like gardens around so they're the other way round. But yeah, that is the current goal of the stream. Just try and get those to all work. Hopefully I'll have it done by the end of the stream. Fingers crossed. I'm not optimistic. I'm not the best at building farms, so I'm expecting it to take more than one stream. Hello, Lewas. Welcome in. Hope you are doing well, my friend. That was not necessary, Shulker Box. It was the wrong Shulker Box, but that behaviour was not necessary. Right then. I need a couple of chests. And then a few hoppers. Right. So I've got the hoppers now. Mine the lava. Use the potatoes to figure out how this needs to look. So I need to have one there. And there. Okay, I can break that out and it doesn't break the one above. Good. That is good. Right, I need to now somehow figure out a way to raise this one up. Can I just have it on... No, I can't. I can't just have it on the other side. Because I've got this one here. I've got the... Oh, dear. Because I need it up a block. Unless I was to... Wait a second. Wait just a second. I've just seen something that should not look like that. Yeah, Lewis, I hope you're feeling a bit better now. Insomnia is not fun. Let me out! Let me out, please! I'm out! That's in the wrong place! There we go. That was close. Right. Back over here. Back to where we were. Down and round. What is going on with my water streams? Why is that water there? What? But that's a sign. Why is that sign waterlogged? Because that's a source... Why is that a source block? There we go. And then if I put a water bucket there... No, it makes that a source block again. I don't want that to be a source block. Yeah. Minecraft water physics are very annoying sometimes. That's G, I want F. I am genuinely uncertain of how I'm going to make this work. Whoa. I'm not actually sure I can. If I'm honest. Time for some science. Time for some science. Right then. Hopefully this doesn't crash the stream. I apologise if it does. Loading world list. Building test. There we go. Try and find the correct. Minipacks, I appreciate the offer, but for one, I'm conscious of taking stuff, like taking your time away from you. And also, I would like to figure out how to make it work myself. If I'm honest. Right. So that's a dispenser, and over here I have a dropper. And on top I have a chest. And in the dispenser is a dropper, and in the dropper is a dispenser. Okay. And okay, so I can drop items into a chest. Okay. So what about if it's that, I think? No, that's not right. That's not right at all. And then I want that, maybe? I have no idea what I've done here. What the hell have I done? I don't actually know. I've locked a repeat. Is that what locking a repeater looks like? Firstly, thank you, Lewas, for the 4-month resub. I'm not sure what I've done. I should somewhere around here have the actual redstone I need. I'm not sure where it is though. Or not? Maybe I don't. Okay, I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way then, which is pull up the screenshot. I haven't forgotten how to do this for a while. I used to be able to do this from memory. Right. .minecraft. Screenshots. And then, can I find the redstone one? There it is. And just bear with me, guys, because I can't actually see. There. I know it's a 3x3 with the dropper in one corner. Okay. Right. Grab those out. So I want the comparator reading out the side. Redstone dust. Repeater. Polished granite. Then I want a redstone dust going into that. Like that. Minimize that so I can see chat again. Okay. So I could do this. This is an option. And I might do this. Right, save and quit. Time to log in and die. Oh. Still. What on earth? What are you guys talking about? Do I want to know? Screwy, do I want to know? Your polar bear just died. Bye, Screwy. Watch out for creepers. You stood on a platform with no railings. What were you expecting? It stood on. Why would a polar bear do that? As though you wouldn't do that kind of thing to me. Honestly, Screwy. Right. Because I had originally thought about doing it this way and then decided against it, but I do have droppers set. Oh, you're kidding. Hold on. I just... Even now, I'm still encountering problems. Although I might have an easier time with the beetroot one. Just because of the positioning. Probably not, Screwy. Probably not, in all honesty. I have a tendency to just automatically compost any extra seeds I get, so I would be surprised if I've got enough. Right. How do I do this? Because both have water streams in the worst place possible. I might have to get mini packs to actually do this because I'm honestly not sure how to get it to work. This is right. This has pushed me to the limits of my redstone knowledge, which is not very far. So oh well, it'll take Minipax's mind off their bears. It is a tragedy that the bears have died. Whilst we're down here, just very quickly. Firstly, slime, if you wouldn't mind, stay out of my way. Although, wrong button. What you could do for me is provide me with the experience to repair my tools. I'd forgotten about that. Right, first things first. Cosmic, you'll be pleased to see I have set up farms for all of them, and then they're all getting fed into this water stream. Now, the flowers aren't individually sorted, they're all in a flowers chest. But I had to do something. I had to have some flowers. And now I'm gonna have to show you. I have a lot of chickens in my nether. My area of the nether at least. And I'd forgotten about them until Mushroom just now. and it's a bit bonkers. It's not lots. It's not ridiculous amounts. Pigman jockey has apparently come through. But it started out as one doctor. One doctor? That's what I get for reading Cosmic's message. One chicken. And then it laid an egg that spawned a chicken. Which laid eggs that spawned chicken. So I now got a chicken up here. And the guardian of the portal here. And I'm pretty certain there are chickens that have just kind of wandered off throughout the nether. There's probably chickens through at least a couple of these portals. But I've got squid in my hole and chickens in my nether. Right. There we go. Right then. I'm now... What can I now do? I can't put the villagers in yet because I don't have a way to fill up their inventory yet. Minipax has put the minecarts in. And I'm in a position where I can't actually... I don't know where Screwy is! I wish I could prank Screwy, but I don't know where Screwy is. I know what I could do. Just to try, just to see if I can fit it in. So I didn't actually need to get back out. I need to stay in there. Cosmic? All fine? You went swimming in lava. That's not what we generally consider fine. I am very appreciative. Comic? I'm very appreciative, Mixed Kroger. Do not make the mistake of thinking I'm not appreciative. I wouldn't be surprised if Alistair's capable of doing that. Excuse me, I've got hiccups apparently. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Okay. Stone that. That. Swap. And if I keep going, torch down. Swap those. Logs, which is promising. Freedom! Right, go background here. Grab those, repair that. I need hoppers back in my hand. Back to beetroot. Break. Seriously? Let me in! Let me in! And now I've got jump boost, which actually makes this harder. Welcome back, Alcorn. I hope you enjoyed your lurk. I hope it was a good lurk. I'm assuming you were working. Let me in. Can't get in. Right, so I think this one will work. There's more. I guess. Honestly, I've vented myself into tiredness. I'm not sure if people have heard, but I have actually been yawning a fair bit. Just because I vented into tiredness, which was actually quite impressive. I don't know why it's impressive. I do it all the time. I vent to someone, and then I'm exhausted. I find venting. That's the second person to die in like what was it? 5 minutes? Less than 5 minutes. It doesn't bode well. Yes, I started venting and then Mesa raided, and it kind of threw me off. And I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I was venting about that time. Oh yeah, my boss. I just found it quite appropriate that I was saying how occasionally if I'm that was intentional, Much Cooking. That must have been intentional. Um, just talking about how occasionally I will get an evening off if I'm lucky, and then I got my rota for this week, and I don't have an evening off this week. It's just like, seriously? He's got two. My boss has two. He's got tomorrow evening off and Thursday evening off. But okay. Do you need a hand screwy? And I have no problem with him having an evening off. Mini packs? Oh god. Okay. People are dying left, right, and centre. I'm not killing myself for the purposes of continuing this joke. My last day Elkhorn is the 7th of October. I plan on drinking lots of caffeine and doing another After Dark stream that day. I don't know how tired I'm going to be, but I'm fucking streaming. Peer pressure. My boss has 2 eggs? I'm not even going to... I don't even want to try and figure that out. Right. So I actually need a sign there. And a sign there so I can get past. And then I need to switch to the compressed ice. And then that needs to be compressed ice as well. And I reckon I am too close. Yes, I am. So how have I done it? Oh, marbles. No, they've got marbles. I'm just not sure what they're doing with them. Now I feel like you guys are just trying to get the strangest death messages. Like, suffocated in a wall. That's very hard to get unintentionally. Like, very hard. Oh, that's how the potato one gets away with it. It comes around a corner. And it's on the very end. No, I couldn't. I don't even know what to do about everyone dying in... What the hell was that for? Well, that's what happens when you pick a fight with someone in their own base. You attacked me! And you were upset I defended myself? Oh, Cosmic has actually quit. Cosmic, you know we love you, right? That should be Flygon 2. I need to rename that. Right. Now I need to go round searching for all your bits. Because I killed you right next to my water columns. I need to make sure that I've got everything. Come on, there we go. Don't think it'll have been picked up by any hoppers. Cosmic, I'm worrying about your bits, alright? I'm gonna worry about your bits. I need to. I killed you. I need to make sure I've found all your stuff. Yeah, I know, Cosmic. I know you're not worried. I'm worried. Hitboxes. I think I actually got everything. Cosmic, honestly, I think this might be everything. I'm keeping the head. What the hell? Mini packs? How much setup did that take? See, the thing is, that sort of thing, it's the sort of thing I'd expect to have as a sign-off on a Spawn Chunks email. Honestly. Right. Tell you what, because I've probably got raiders still lurking in chat. What we're going to do is we're going to go on an adventure. By which I mean I'm going to show off a small bit of the server because I'm going to dump this off at Cosmic Space. Mods, if you could start looking for raid targets, just because there's not much more I can do currently until I get those seeds. And I don't want to hurry. I don't want Screwy to feel like he has to hurry. Right. We are going to the Infinity Shack, which, for those that don't know, was inspired by the Mystery Shack from Gravity Falls, and is an amazing build. Actually, everything on this server is amazing. Like, just about every build on this server, I'm yet to see one that I wasn't impressed by. This one, I wish I could say I contributed. I did not. It was built when I arrived. Bruno, that's about it. No one in your list except me. This is the right... No, that's the wrong portal. Megabyte is live. Okay. I'm going to have to wait until I'm through because I don't actually know who's on my own list. Who have I got? I've got Bruno and someone who's not playing Minecraft. Right, okay. We will figure something out. Now, Infinity Cove Town. I should have gone through the post office portal if I wanted speed, but I just wanted to give everyone a quick look at all the builds. And here we are. The house of the Flower Queen herself. The most wonderful human being to ever exist. Cosmic Dancer. Hi, Cosmic. I have no idea if you've got voice chat enabled, but I need to hold it. There's your stuff. Enjoy. Bye. You don't have enough flowers out here, by the way. Oh, no, no worries, Cosmic. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, you don't have enough flowers outside. Right. Now that we've done that, tell you what, let's take a different route home rather than the Nether. We normally travel via Nether. This time we're going to travel via minecart. If I will go. There we go. I don't know what happens if I'm in. Apparently it just automatically disables it. I assume if it goes out of a certain range. You get a better view from up here though of where? There I am. Come on me. Hurry up, keep up. This rail line goes beyond my base. It doesn't actually link to my base yet. I still haven't linked it. I meant to link it months ago and I just haven't. But it also stops off at a few other people's bases. I think this is the first stop. Yes. Now, I've never been 100% clear why it stops here, except there is a staircase here. But I don't think it's at anyone's base that's still on the server or anything like that. I think it's just a little lookout post. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it's just, yeah, it's just like a little lookout thing. I would have thought, based on the design, that maybe it was associated with mini packs. But mini packs is all the way over here, so I'm not really sure. Someone has a base there, though. That's new. Who's that? I'm not familiar with that. We're just going on an explore now. I don't know whose base this is. Older members of the Cove. Whose base am I in? Because I honestly don't recognise this place. I like what they've done with the mine shaft. But yeah, honestly, was that a zombie that just went past in a minecart? It's just a zombie on a rail. That's brilliant. Using incessant chatter. No, I know the rail line was all black sheep. It was just this base that I'm. It's just this base I'm a bit confused about because there's no like identifier. So it's really good. Whoever it is, like it's simplistic, but sometimes those are some of the best. I like the fact that they're clearly going for a mineshaft kind of base. Anyway. There's nothing identifying in the shulkers. Welcome to the cove. No? Right. Back up here. And switch. There we go. Oh, that could have been so smooth and then I hit the tree. Right. So now I want to get the train to the Seven Towers region. Which doesn't actually go all the way to Seven Towers on its own. It does stop along the way, which is very convenient for me. And I can show you some more fantastic stuff along the way if it will render in, because we are flying ahead of myself. Just wait for myself to catch up, which I never thought I'd have to do. And yet here we are. Come on, Hunter. Hurry up. There we are. This is what I'm looking for. Anagrams parrots. These are a surprisingly useful landmark, these parrots. all 4 of them, and also just the rail line in general. It's a very useful landmark. And then we get deposited there. Just check I'm not holding the minecart. And then I could continue that way to Black Sheep's base. I'm actually going to be going that way to Treetops, and down there somewhere there is a hole into my own rail line. Hey Addy, I will be honest, you have joined right at the end. I'm literally just slowly ambling my way back to my base. Just before raiding out. McScrewgun, if you want to drop off the seeds just somewhere, there's not really an issue as to where. Just drop them off somewhere at my base. I will stumble across them at some point. I'll go back down here. Right. Yes, so thank you, Minipacks, for the help with all this stuff, and by that I mean thank you for doing it for me. I will speak to you about actually redstoning it up, because I would like to do that on stream, but it won't be for a couple of weeks, don't think. Right, I think that is going to do it for tonight. I will figure out who we're raiding, if anyone, in just a second. So, as I've said with the whole work thing, and me leaving work and not finding another job straight away, what I will say is this: my stream schedule will change. I will be streaming more often. I haven't ironed out the specifics yet. I don't know how many days a week I'm going to stream, or what days, or what times. I just know I'm going to be streaming more. I'm going to assume that was intentional. I'll deal with it after the stream. I will keep you guys posted. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at Hunter555. That way I can. That way I will update you. It will all be on Twitter when I'm like going live or when I'm changing my schedule in the future. Maybe you can even be in other people's streams. Yes, Ginger. Maybe I'll actually be able to catch one of your streams for a change. And also quite a few other people's streams that I currently miss. But it's going to be just trying to get a bit of a balancing act with my own streams, other people's streams, and just, although I'm not working, I'm still going to be living life. So I need to be able to still do that. Yeah, so that's all there is to say about that. Thank you all for listening to me ramble and rant and vent on. It honestly, it has helped, and it is so great to have so many of you here supporting me. It means an awful lot. So thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you, Mesa, for the raid today. Thank you, anyone and everyone who stuck around from that raid. My view count is looking higher than it did earlier, so I'm guessing so few of you have stuck around. Thank you to everyone who's subbed or resubbed or gifted subs or given bits or donated or just done anything today. Thank you all of you. Thank you all those who participated in the hype train at the start. It means so much. I cannot stress it. What else is there to say? Make sure you're following all my fellow streamers on Infinity Cove. All the other covers. They are all wonderful folks who deserve all your love as well. Most of them are in chat tonight, in fact. I think I've seen everyone in chat at some point. Except maybe Sandy, but I think Sandy's a little busy on Tuesdays, so that would make sense. But yeah, everyone else has been here. Most of them, I think more than half of them are actually also make it most of my wonderful mod team, without whom this stream would not be going on right now. They help keep things running smoothly behind the scenes. I owe them an awful lot. So thank you, mods. Yeah, I think that is everything. I'm going to figure out who we're raiding, and hopefully I will see you folks all next week. Yeah. I will see you next week, guys.